Hi guys, I'm Rick. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making creamy herbed pork chops. Okay, I'm starting out here with some pork chops, and I'm going to season them with some steak seasoning. You can use any type you like, Montreal, whatever. This is just house steak seasoning. Pretty much the same thing. And I'm going to go generous with this on the pork chops. And you want to do both sides. Flip them over. And I'm going to hit the other side with the seasoning. Okay, in a large skillet, I'm melting down 2 tablespoons of margarine. You could also use butter. And over medium heat, I'm going to fry these chops for roughly about 7 or 8 minutes per side till they're browned and they're cooked through. And I'll keep repeating this process till I have all my pork chops finished. Okay, while my pork chops are browning, I have a 1/4 cup of flour here. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of dried basil. And I'm just going to eyeball that. And I'm also going to add in 2 teaspoons of black pepper, and I'm just doing it out of the can here because it's a little easier than using a grinder for this much pepper. And I'm going to give this a good stir, get everything all mixed together, and I'm just going to set this aside for right now. Alright, my pork chops stopped frying and I turned off my heat, and this recipe calls for a cup of margarine or butter total. And I put the first half a stick, which is a half a cup, or the first stick, which is a half a cup in there while it's frying. I'm going to throw in the other stick, which is going to make a cup of butter. And I'm going to melt that down quick. And like I said, my heat is off, because I don't want my pan overheat too much. Okay, now that my margarine is melted, I'm just going to loosen up this goodness on the bottom of the can. If you want to get technical, it's called font, but I just call it goodness. Now that flour mixture we mixed together earlier, I'm going to go ahead and add this in, and I turn my heat on medium. And I'm just going to fry this until it turns brown and it loses its flour taste. It's only going to take a few minutes here. Then you want to stay with this. You don't want to stray away because this will burn on you. And I'm just going to keep stirring it up good. Okay, now that my flour has cooked in the margarine, it's been about a minute and a half. I have 4 cups of milk here I'm going to add in. And we're making a cream sauce for over those pork chops. And I'm going to stir this good. I'm going to turn my heat up a little bit and bring this to a gentle boil. Now this calls for dried bouillon granules. Not the cubes, but the powder. I don't have none, so I'm just going to put in 2 teaspoons of bouillon base. Beef bouillon base. This is just like 2 bouillon cubes or 2 teaspoons of the granules. I'm going to put them in there now and let them dissolve in the milk as it warms up. And this part here you want to stay with it too because you don't want to burn nothing. Okay, my sauce is thickened. It's been about 2 or 3 minutes. After it comes to a boil, it thickens pretty quick. I'm going to go ahead and add my chops right down in this. You could serve this over top of the chops, but this way here it'll help warm them chops back up. And you only need to leave them in there for like a minute or so. They're going to warm up pretty fast. There's a piece of bone. I want to get that out of there. We don't need nobody choking on that. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to turn my heat off and just let these chops sit in here for just a minute while they warm through. Alright, I also went ahead and made some seasoned baked vegetables to go along with my chops. Let's go ahead and serve this up and see what we got. Alright, there you have it. Creamy herb pork chops with some seasoned baked vegetables on the side. Give this a try. I think you'll like it, and until next time, I'll see you.